7:45. I'm getting in bed. I'm all set up for tomorrow's 10K race to the taste, Ratatouille themed race. I'm very excited. Got the huge. I'm going to show you the huge. Can't believe I just said that. I added in a blister band-aid because I got a thing happening on the bottom of my left foot. I really don't know what, but there it is. Things that won't come with me, but I'll use beforehand. The Body Glide I put all over my feet, top to bottom. The Noon will go in my water for the car. I will not bring that. I don't check up. I mean, I haven't. It's not like I never will, but I haven't, not yet, and not currently checking a bag at the race. You can do gear check. I just haven't had the need for it. But maybe one day. I don't know. Things I'm bringing to the start line with me. The honey stinger waffle, I will probably eat while I'm there because I'm going to get there at least 2 hours before I go. My little stash of gum and salt tabs, you know, if I need them on the course. My Beats, my DJI Pocket 2 camera, the Gym Boss interval timer, which I will definitely be paying attention to and using as it's meant to be so I can complete the race injury-free and still be able to run the 10 miler on Sunday. The blister band-aid, I'll just throw that in my pocket. I was like just a touch chilly in the corral last night, even though it's so soupy humid. So I'm going to bring this and I'll just make a decision at the car. If you're not familiar, Disney donates any layers that are discarded along the course or wherever you discard them to a local shelter if they are donatable. So I've got that. I've got a poncho I'm bringing in the car. I don't know if I'll bring that to the corral or not. We'll see. These and the bag to carry all the stuff in, just down to my car. And then these things, my wallet, keys. Keys will come with me, but the wallet and the pouch will stay in the car locked in, and sunglasses in case it's coming up. The sun's coming up on my way back. I've got my race outfit laid out, some very similar, if you watched my Dopey challenge, to what I wore for, what was that? 5K, 10K. Oh, is this my 10K dress? This is my 10K dress, apparently. It's my Anna Frozen dress, same bib, still in moderately good shape. Glow, scrunchy, sweaty band, sports bra, Lululemon leggings, socks. I'm going to bed. I will see you all too soon.
6.5 hours later.
It's 2:45. Oh, I don't know what the weather's doing, you guys. But I think I don't know if the other shoes are rubbing the bottom of my foot or if it was the sandals I wear today. I really don't know when the rubbing thing happened. I just wanted to wear my normal shoes today. Probably gonna regret it because I feel like it's gonna rain, but I guess we'll find out. I'm wearing the little Anna dress. I'm gonna put the bib on, show you, and get out of here. Okay, here it is. This is starting to curl, but that's what happens when they give you one bib for 3 days. So I got my new uniform runDisney outfit, my sock bun, my glow bun, and that does light up my sweaty band, my Etsy dress, my capris, my shoes. Yeah, I'm ready to go, I guess. I do not feel like I slept at all. I was too awake. I think that's, I don't know, I'll talk about this later, but because I was up late the night before and slept in late, for me, yeah, it was hard to go to sleep even though I was tired. So, we'll see what happens. I'll report back. I'm excited. Good morning. It is so steamy out. Oh my gosh. So it's, well, just about 3:15. You can see the lit up Epcot. Spaceship Earth looks so great. My stomach feels real weird this morning, so I'm a little nervous about that. And it definitely looks like it's gonna rain. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I've got my little poncho. I'm not gonna run with it, but I don't know, maybe I could shove it in my pocket. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna show you the scene as we do. Today's, I don't know if I even said this, the 10K, so 6.2 miles. Haven't heard yet if they're shortening the course again. There's some thunderstorms, possibly, and that's when they panic. With, good reason, I think. But Here we go. Do you see the fog? My goodness.
wish I had looked at where I parked. I know I'm in Discovery, like in the third lane, but I didn't look at the number. What was I doing? So distracted. I think you can see Spaceship Earth, and you can maybe also, I don't know how you can tell with this camera, but how freaking hazy, like foggy it is. That was the most humid I've ever run in, I think, by like a big window. I don't even have words right now. I'm so hot. Yeah, here's Discovery 12. Okay, so I think I was in Discovery 13 or 14. I have no clue. Anyway, I'm gonna get back and try to find my car, and oh, I feel like I was down this aisle. And then I'll report back to you, but ooh, it was a sweaty one. It was a sweaty one, you guys, but we did it. We did it. You and me. You did it too. Didn't know that you did it, did you? I'm still talking. Update. I picked the right lane. I found the car. I knew approximately where it was. I'm actually actually kind of impressed with myself. All right, let's go. I'm back. I did it. We got ourselves another spinner. It's like too much pressure to do this on the video. I spin it just fine. I spin it just fine when I'm not recording. When I'm recording, I'm like, I can't do it. So here it is. Ratatouille himself on the race to the taste. 10K medal. It's super cute. I love it. I love it a lot. I am so proud of myself. You guys, that was humid. I've been meaning to look up the humidity. Can we look that up? Humidity. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100. So humid. I was sweating within 5 minutes and I was completely soaked within the first half mile. It's fine. Like, I'm a sweater, so I'm used to sweating. It's fine. But I was so surprised that they didn't serve any electrolytes on course. There were 3 water stations and it was just water. And I thought at the marathon weekend 10K, they had Powerade. Am I remembering that wrong? I really thought they did. At the 5K, I was like, okay, I'm not surprised. But it was hot and I thought they could have had it. And then today, it was so humid. And they were telling us all this at the start, like, you gotta stay hydrated, gotta drink those electrolytes on the course. There were no electrolytes on the course. Like, is there gonna be electrolytes tomorrow? I'm glad I had my salt tabs. I almost took one. I would have taken one if it was the 10 miles today, right at the finish, because that's when I started to be like, I'm running out of stuff here. But aside from that, that was really my only complaint about the whole day, was that I think there should have been Powerade at the second 2 water stations, or at least the last one. There should have been, especially with this humidity. But the course was really fun. It's centered around Epcot because it's, based on Ratatouille. It's kind of like the lead theme. I never did this race. I don't think I did this race. No, I never did this race. This was a race before my time, I think. I don't know. I only ever did the Wine and Dine half marathon back in was that 2012 or 2013? I can't remember. But, see? Look at me spinning it. Anyway, it was fun. It was fun. It was so humid, though, that there was like a fog of humidity. And everything was like hazy, kind of mysterious. So we started, I'm trying to think now, I was like so distracted by how hot I was that I didn't really pay as much attention to the course as I usually do. We started out at Epcot, was where the start line was, and we ran through a bunch of roads. There was some on-ramps, some off-ramps. I feel like we ran through Epcot twice, so we ran through Epcot towards the beginning of the race, just a little slice of it, and then we ran around some more roads, and then we ran the last... Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. I think the first few miles were out of the park. And then we ran through a little bit of Epcot to get to the boardwalk. So kind of slice through the side there, if you're familiar with the side of World Showcase. And then down past the beach club and the yacht club and over the bridge where you can see the swan and the dolphin. And then down the side that way and then across over back along the boardwalk that way, which I always love running the boardwalk because it's so pretty with all the lights across the water. And it was beautiful. It was definitely slippery. I almost lost my footing at one point. I skidded. I was like, woo, but it was fine. And then we ran past the boardwalk back into Epcot, over the other way of World Showcase through France, back towards the back where the Ratatouille ride is. I haven't been on it as of yet. And then kind of in the back lots of Epcot, and then back into World Showcase around to, what do they call that? What do they call the non-World Showcase part? Future World? I can't remember. But we ran down, that main stretch, if you're familiar, where you can see the spaceship Earth. And it's kind of like that stretch between World Showcase and whatever the future world is. I can't remember. Anyway, and then we took a right over to Mission Space, which was cool to run by. Didn't run by Nemo or the land. Did we? I don't think we did run by Nemo this time. But that's on the other side. I'm just thinking in the first part.
I don't know. I feel like I was so distracted by the heat. I wasn't paying attention for the first little bit. But then we kind of did the normal, how they've ended the last few races I've done they've all ended in Epcot, haven't they? Pretty much. Except for Expedition Everest, which was all Animal Kingdom. I'm talking about like the marathon races, where you kind of go around a little bit of the backlot of Epcot to the side, and we ran right by the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which is like just a huge box. I'm so curious about that. When it's done, it'll be fun to try that out. And then finish line, kind of back in the normal place. I feel like the finish line has been in that spot for the last, the races I've done in the past few months. So it was great. It was great. I just looked at my time. I'm in shock. I'm in shock with the humidity, but that's not the time. That's not the time. Where'd my time go? It's making me do it again. Oh dear, hold on. What am I, 23? Here we go. Look at my time, you guys. I can't believe this. This is a PR for me, at least in the post-children running era. I don't know what my times were 8-9 years ago now. But look, an 11-minute 42 mile average pace. And look what I did for the first 5K, 11:11. That's booking it for me. And I did the race, I did the 2-to-1 interval. Like I said, I did the 1-minute run, 30-second walk. I can't believe I did that. I knew I slowed down in the second half, and I slowed down by a whole minute, but that's still a 12-14 minute per mile pace is still a PR for me in the Wine and Dine and the marathon weekend paces. Not for the 5K, but for the 10Ks. So I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, I think I was running that fast in the first half because I was so hot. And I know it's like counterintuitive, but I was like, run faster, it'll be over quicker. And usually I'm just like so, like enthralled by the experience and the atmosphere. And this time I was just like, oh my God, it's like running in a steam room. Like I'm running in a steam room, 100% humidity. I can't. Alrighty then, well, I'm super proud of myself. I feel really gross because I'm just like drenched in sweat. Even just wearing this right now, this is now wet. So I'm sure you really want to know that, but I'm going to take a nice shower, and then I need to like pound Powerade today. I don't have enough electrolytes that I brought with me, so I'm gonna run to Target and get some more. And I'm just gonna, because if it's gonna be like this tomorrow, I need to be like so on top of my hydration today. In preparation for tomorrow, just from what drained me today, and then doing an additional 4 miles tomorrow with the 10 miler. I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same humidity, but I'm really proud of myself. I feel really good, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've got a fun lunch with some buddies today, and I'm going to pack it in early tonight, and I will check back with you and show you how I'm getting ready for tomorrow. And yay! Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. I don't know if I'm ending the video here, but regardless, I appreciate you coming along on the journey with me. And to the really sweet folks who said hello to me today at the finish, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you, and I hope you also are having a magical experience. Okay, I'll see you later. Are we taking bets on what's in the box? Is it going to be tortilla chips, fake cheese, sunflower seeds? It's different! Different tortilla chips. Still tortilla chips, but different ones. Oh, I like those other ones. I don't like the cheese. And the same as yesterday with the That's It bar and the sunflower seeds and the wet wipe. And Powerade, which I've already had half of. I'm going to finish right now. Banana, of course. I have my own peanut butter. So I'm just shower first, then anything else.
Many hours later.
All right, it's about that time. I've got kind of the same, exactly the same setup as yesterday. So I don't know if I'm splitting up these videos or not, but it's the same. This stuff is just to be used before I leave the hotel room. These things come with me to the corral. Case stays in the car for my Power Beat Pros. Long sleeve shirt I was glad that I had today, even though it was humid. I was glad I had it in the corral. Sunglasses for the car, poncho to bring to the corral. Actually might rain. Bag to carry thing everything in just to my car. It will stay in my car, and then my pouch with my belt bag with my key and my wallet. So the usual stuff all laid out, ready for grabbing. And then my outfit. I actually bought this dress when I bought all the other ones for the Dopey, but I had bought 5 dresses and I only needed 4. I decided to save this one for this weekend. I think it's super cute. And then the other usual suspects. Sweaty band, glow scrunchie, day 3 on this bib, lemon capris. And it's an hour later than I wanted to go to sleep, but there's some really, really loud people in the common area. I'm up on the 12th floor, but it's just so loud. It's just like echoing up. And I thought if I took a nice long bath, maybe they would disperse. They have not dispersed, but I'm going to bed. I'm going to try to sleep through their loudness.
Early the next morning.
Good morning. It's 10 to 3. I am sleeping. But I wanted to show you this dress before I put the bib on because I've never worn this one. I haven't yet, at least. How freaking cute is the castle? The fireworks? I like it. All right, I'll put the bib on. I love this. I love this. Oh, it looks pretty humid out. I'm trying not to like think too much about that. I know I can get through it. I can go much slower than I did yesterday too, if necessary. So I'm a little nervous. I'm actually, yeah, I'm always a little nervous, but I know that I'll be fine. I just gotta take care of myself and listen to my body. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm a little also still asleep, but I'm very excited. And I'm gonna remember my parking space this time. Remembered my parking row today. Even took a picture. And made myself aware of approximately where the car was. I actually found it right away yesterday. But I was still like, how could I not pay attention to this? It's early. It's 3:20. Ground is very wet, so I'm glad I brought my ponchos to at least sit on. And it is like almost, I want to say almost a full 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. It's definitely humid. It feels less humid. We'll see if that holds. That's already looking up for conditions. But I am like super sleepy today. Very sleepy. I'm sure I'll wake up, but it's like a full 2 hours before I start moving. I mean, I'm moving now, but you know, like in the race. So, got some time. Anyway, it's always fun to see the spaceship Earth all lit up, walking down this pathway from the parking. And it's the last time for, I don't know, what is that, 6-7 months? So, here we go.
Dopey. Amazing. Look at my challenge medal. Amazing. Look at this. How freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Lane, which feels, you know, good. And I'm almost back at the car. I feel really good. I'll give you the full recap back at the room, but it was perfect weather today. Touch humid, but nothing like yesterday. But it was just cool, and there was a slight breeze, and it was lovely, and it was just such a fun course. Like the first 5 miles were mostly through parks. I'll tell you all about it, but it was so good. I feel so good. And now I gotta wait, I don't know how many months is that? 6, 7? Until November, but got some other fun things planned between now and then. Not runDisney things, but some things. And as always, you guys are coming along for the adventure. Okay. So I remember my lane, but I still have to find my car. So I'm gonna work on that. I thought we'd do the box first because I want to finish with my summary recap. Looks like the same chips as yesterday, same box as yesterday, and the lemon lime Powerade is definitely my favorite. Look at this! Look at this! Wait for it! Wait for it! Hold on! Ah! And then, hold on. Ooh, I'm kind of a hot mess, but that's okay. I just ran 10 miles. Look at Mickey. What day is this? Not only does he slide all the way around, but he spins. He spins and slides. This is the challenge medal for doing all 19.3 miles. It says 19.3 on his little shoe there. I love this so much. I think this might be my favorite medal. The Challenge to Challenge medal with Walt Disney holding Mickey Mouse's hand on it from 2013. That's probably my favorite one because that meant so much to me. But in terms of design, I really like this. All the medals this weekend were so cute, so clever. And it was, like I said, in the parking lot, it was just a really great race. I felt really good the whole time. I managed my pace better. I actually already looked it up today. I actually held a 12-13 minute mile average pace. So that's definitely faster than my half marathon pace. And it's close. I could have held that pace for a full half marathon. So I will show you, yeah, see, that's the 10K from yesterday. This is the 10 miler from today. So I finished in just over 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 minutes. And I was hoping to finish in 2 hours. I don't like pace myself for time, but when I set up my Peloton playlist, I thought, I think 2 hours of classes is probably the right amount. And I was right. What do you know? But I was very consistent with the pace the whole time. It didn't stop to use the bathroom, which tends to slow me down by a minute in whatever mile that I do that. But I held that pace pretty much for the whole thing, and it just felt so good. And I just had a great time. So to break down the course for you, we started in the same place as the 10K in Epcot, which I feel like we started all of the races of the marathon weekend there. And that was great. We started off running through Epcot, kind of around the side. I'm not sure, but we ran through a large portion of World Showcase first thing, which was so fun. I love starting out like that, starting out with something exciting instead of going right to road. So that was fun. And then we kind of went behind Epcot, went around the boardwalk in the opposite direction as the 10K. So we went around, we didn't go around like the beach club. Did we?
I don't think we did. But we went around the boardwalk counterclockwise. I don't know. All the way up to Hollywood Studios. And then we got to run through Galaxy's End. That was my favorite part. That was my favorite. We ran through pretty much all of Hollywood Studios. We ran through up the Sunset Boulevard, whatever, I think that's what that's called, over to the left, you know, kind of like by the Frozen Ever After, and up through like where the Muppet 3D Vision is, and then through Star Wars Galaxy's End, which was fan-frickin-tastic, and all the way around through Toy Story Land, I don't know what it's called, we'll call it that, which was also epic. I love the big Christmas lights. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And then we ran kind of around the back, not the back lot, but around, all the way around to the, is that the Chinese theater? Is that what that is? We kind of went in front of that and back down Sunset Boulevard, or a different part of the main street. I'm sorry, I'm not like good at knowing the names of the Disney places, but right up to Tower of Terror up that street, like past the Beauty and the Beast stuff. And so the races that I've run, at least in recent history, we've always passed by Tower of Terror like the other way, kind of coming in down the side of it towards Sunset Boulevard, and this time it was the opposite, so we got a full-on view of it. It was epic. I actually like stopped and took a selfie there because it was so fun to see it like that. Then, so that was like, and then we hit mile 5 pretty soon after that. So it was like the first 5 miles was a lot of parks, the boardwalk, like it was awesome. The last 5 miles was pretty much all road. And it was fine, like it was fun. Disney always sets it up with music and entertainment and characters, and this is like stuff to do and look at. And also you're running. But it's also, I just find it hard to run on the slanty things, like my body doesn't like it. It's a lot of on-ramps and off-ramps, but felt fine today. I held my 1 minute run, 30-second walk pace, but obviously I'm moving a tiny bit faster because my pace has gotten a bit faster since Wine and Dine. And I honestly have been running significantly less, but I've been balancing my training more between, like more evenly balanced between bike, run, strength. And I think that's better for me when I don't like dump all of my physical efforts into one category. I really enjoyed doing the running every day in December, the 3 for 31 challenge where I ran 3 miles minimum every day in December. Like I enjoyed that challenge, but it's better for me long term, I think, at least at this point in my life, if I more approach my fitness and training from a more balanced perspective. But that being said, I felt really good, I felt really strong. Nothing like came out on the course today. Usually doesn't necessarily until I hit these bigger miles, like 10 miles, 13 miles, and obviously the marathon. That's when things will like kind of rear their head if they're going to, and I feel really good. My feet are a little tired, but that's to be expected just from the amount of like steps I did. How many steps is that? 25,000 steps today, and it's 8:40 in the morning, so pretty good. I'm gonna get more steps in today because I'm gonna pack and stretch, and then I'm gonna meet another friend at Disney Springs for brunch, and then I'm going to the airport, so busy, long day. I was so sleepy this morning, but I feel I'm like pumped on adrenaline right now, but I feel really good. I really want to take a shower, and I really want a really nice, good stretch. So where was I? So like the last, I would say 4 miles was all road, and then we headed back to Epcot, and that's when we ran back to the other side of World Showcase, but not all the way around it, just a little slice of it, kind of in that like England, Canada area, and then up around to like the main thoroughfare between Spaceship Earth and World Showcase, and then over past, what do they call that now? Creations, and same finish as the 10K yesterday. Past Creations to the like mission space, and then around the back lot for the last like half mile, which is a bummer. I wish it was more like
fully in Epcot for the last half mile, but it's the back lot. It's fine because you're close. And then the finish at the usual spot. And I feel like the finish has been the same finish place for those marathon weekend runs, and I feel like even Wine and Dine. It's hard to remember now, but it feels like the standard finish line place for Epcot. But yeah, it was really good. I felt really good. The difference between the weather today and yesterday, like I did the same intervals. I tend to run at the same pace. I think I ran faster yesterday because I just wanted to get through it, to be honest. It was so hot and humid. Today, my average heartbeat, like beats per minute, was 20 beats per minute less on average than yesterday. I mean, I did run a faster pace yesterday, but it wasn't that much faster, and it's honestly, it was the humidity and the heat. It was cooler, it was still humid, like I'm still sopping, but it was not like it was yesterday. And so I held between a 155 and 165 beat per minute range today, and yesterday I was at like 175 to 185, sometimes a little more, which is pushing it for me for 6 months, for like, you know, over an hour for sure. But today for 2 hours, that felt really good. Like I said, I could have held that. I feel like I'm pretty confident I could have held that for the whole 13 miles if we were doing full half. But I really liked the 10 mile. Like, that was great. And the whole weekend was just great. It was a fun event. It was, navigating the day with the sunrise yoga, the expo, and then the nighttime Everest 5K at 10 at night, that was a bit challenging, just in terms of like managing sleep and eating right, and, you know, I don't know. I personally prefer the morning races. I know it's like really early in the morning, but then I feel like I like running on an mostly empty stomach. I have my little waffle now that I bring for these like longer than like a 10K plus mileage race. I'll bring my little waffle. I'll eat it about half an hour before I think I'm gonna cross the start line, or thereabouts, and that is just kind of all I need. I didn't eat the fuel on course today. They had the Honey Stinger Chews. I don't like the ones they have on course. They're fine, I just don't care for them, and I would take them if I needed them. I didn't even bring my own, the Pro Performance ones. I packed them, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna need them for 10 miles, and I didn't. But I prefer the morning race just because of the timing. You know, balancing your rest and nutrition is I just find it easier for me. I'm already a morning person. My body is used to working out mostly in the morning, so that's just me. So I don't know what they'll do with this next year. It's a announced event, so I don't know what the surprise part will be, but I guess we'll find out. But it was really fun, and I like need a little drink. I don't know, it was great. It felt very crowded. I heard that the 10K had 9,000 participants. Today was definitely more crowded, so I'm guessing it was closer to kind of like what the half marathon was at the marathon weekend, like closer to 12,000, if not more. But I haven't looked it up, to be honest. But I had a really good race, and it was just a really great way to close out this Run Disney race season. I guess this is the end of the race season, and then because we paused for summer, and then the start of the next season is the Wine and Dine, and I have signed up for the 2-course challenge. So if any of you are planning on being there, I hope to see you. I think it's going to be so much fun. I love that event. Yeah, I look forward to it so much. But that's all, folks. I mean, that's all. It was great. It was another beautiful Run Disney weekend, and on like a personal note, I spent a lot more time with friends this time, and just kind of fostering relationships and putting myself out there a bit more, and even like just sharing in real time on Instagram, I think led me to meeting more of you on the course and at the events too, which was awesome. And it was great. I do love doing things solo. Like I am a solo traveler at heart, but I also do love connecting with people. For me, it's just a balance of those. And this weekend was a beautiful, beautiful balance for me. And I'm so happy I could bring you along for it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this.
And I don't know what else to say. But thank you for watching. And if you ran this weekend or are looking forward to running in the future, just know that I'm proud of you and excited for you, and congratulations. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. We'll have Mickey sign you out. Ho ho. Bye. I should not. I should keep my day job, right? Mickey impersonations are not going to be my new job. Okay. Mickey says bye.